here with Jen from Savages. Well, you've just played here at the Botanique for the Nuit Botanique with Savages. So, how was the concert? Did you like it?
Yes, it was nice. Yes.
Are you in a tour right now?
Yeah, we just finished a UK tour and starting a European tour now.
And you're going to Amsterdam and then...
Amsterdam tomorrow, then Germany, then we're going to Italy, south of France, then Spain, then back in the UK, and then Portugal, then New York, and then coming back for Paris. Yeah, early June. Yeah.
How would you describe the music that you're playing? It's a little bit of post-punk. It's a combination of different kind of music. So how would you describe it?
I think it's a combination of the four of us. We have kind of different backgrounds, different influences.
Did you meet the girls in London?
Yeah. Gemma.
How long have you been? You're living in London?
And Gemma was playing guitar for John and Jen, so that's...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were on tour together for 2 years. That's how we kind of got to know each other. Because John, for Jehnny Beth, he had a kind of guitar crush on her. When we kind of found her, we were looking for a guitarist to go on tour with, and he kind of got really interested in what she was doing and asked her to come with us, so she came with us. And then after the end of the tour, then she was telling me she wanted to do a project with Asher Hassan, who's the bassist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and but then first she asked John if he wanted to be part of it, and then he was really busy with the Lescop album. He was recording and writing the Lescop album, so he kind of declined or didn't. He was too busy, and then so I proposed if she wants to try with me. And so when we had the three of us, then we found it would be good to have a female drummer as well. So that's how it started, really.
How did you record the first album? Was it...
We recorded last December for 3 weeks, and it was produced by Jehnny Beth. And we had also Roddy MacDonald in the studio. So
it was recorded in London, no?
Yeah, Northwest London.
Fish studio?
Fish Factory, Fish Factory. And we recorded live.
A lot of live?
Yeah, mainly. The idea was to go from one song to the other, not to... Every half a day we would swap to another song and never get tired of it and just kind of carry on like that. We wanted to do a kind of Nirvana kind of drum sound or some converged guitar sound as well, or we had some different kind of influences there. Find something hardcore into the sound, you know, like a punch in the face kind of style. So
we can find as journalists a lot of references in your music, which I find great. I mean, I hear a lot of things. I hear Econ Bunnyman, I hear Suxy, I hear a lot of Patti Smith. Strangely.
Okay.
In the voice.
Okay.
Is it somebody you interested in?
If she wasn't there, I wouldn't be there.
Why?
Because she's just think that she was one of the ultimate, rock woman, you know, and if she didn't do what she did, maybe I wouldn't be doing this, I don't know.
And also a noisy shoegaze aspect, place to bury strangers.
Oh, really? Okay.
Especially the guitar.
Okay.
Horrors.
Oh.
Oops. No, but the first album.
All right.
Yeah, the first album is very post-punk.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Not what they did recently, which is more Britpop.
Okay.
But the first album is...
I don't really know the Horrors, to be honest. I never really listened to them.
It's
I mean, we know the whole idea of Savage is that we're not trying to give anybody else, anybody something new. It's something... It's just a tradition of rock and roll, and it's just but make it your own kind of thing, and try to talk about things that really matters to you and that affects you most. And that's about it, really. Yeah,
that's what Picasso said. I mean, the wrong artist tries to imitate, but the real artist steals.
Yeah. I think you steal all the time, and I think you just have to find the things that echoes in within you in the right sense, and things that talk to you and are closer to what you are and what you want to say, and just it's a lot about interpretation and
Yeah, that's what you do. You mix a lot of references, but with your own style and with your own personality.
Yeah, and just have fun with it, really.
And you played a new song tonight.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Fuckers, yeah. Yeah. It's a song we've been playing for a while now, but it's a new song. We played 3 songs that were not on the record. We played Fuckers, we played Give Me a Gun and Another War.
Give Me a Gun is a live. There's a live version, I think, available.
Yes,
somewhere?
On the live EP. Yeah, you're right.
On the live EP.
Yeah.
How do you experience what is happening to you right now? It's a big explosion, a big hype, a big something nice happening.
Yeah, I don't really
right
like the word hype because it's quite negative.
Yeah.
But no offense, I mean, everybody uses it, you know. I just feel like it's. I try to be careful because hype is. It kind of makes things. It makes things sound a bit shallow. It makes things sound a bit. There's a really hard work, and also people are really loving it, you know. And this is kind of a genuine word of mouth going on, and I quite enjoyed that.
But hype can be the first step to success.
Yeah, understand. Yeah. Well, yeah.
We were discussing that with Mathieu.
Really? Okay.
He said he likes alternative music, but it's even better when alternative music becomes popular.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same?
Well, I don't really ask myself that question though. I don't really wanna. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but in choices that you make, like the production, which is very
sharp,
clean.
Yeah, but that was from artistic point of view, though, things we really wanted to try to achieve. That's not from any.
It's not to be commercial, but it's to have a good sound.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, the influences were like, I don't know if you know that album called Pop Crimes from Roland S. Howard, and it was produced by I think Mick Harvey's playing the drums on it, but it's Roland S. Howard was the guitarist of Birthday Party, and then before he died, he did these 2 records, which are amazing. And the last one's called Pop Crimes. It was only released after his death, and this album sounds amazing. That was one of our main references for our record. There's a film about him called Autoluminescent, and it's one of his songs. And he's like a legend. And he's very important to us. And in terms of sound, that was one of our references, really. Or I don't know, Modern Lovers as well. Jonathan Richman and the Modern Lovers. That kind of album, you know, classic, where you can hear everything and no super effect or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, your album doesn't sound garage.
Oh no, but
it's
we
clean,
never wanted that.
It's really well produced.
Of course, yeah. But that's because we wanted to be able to hear everything.
Yeah.
Didn't want to fuck around with it. We wanted to make it sound good.
Yeah, but you know, there's some bands prefer to have.
I know, but I'm too old for that shit.
Yeah, they think that the snobbish way to be alternative is to sound garage, which is stupid.
Yeah, well.
And what about the lyrics? How do you find inspiration? None of the lyrics talk about relationship between the two sexes, men and women, husbands, fuckers.
Husbands have been, I mean, all the lyrics are coming from experience and things we've experienced as a band, but also me personally, or things I see in people. Or
do you write the lyrics?
I write all the lyrics, yeah.
And the music is common?
The music is common, yeah. Mm-hmm. Everyone's kind of putting it. I'm quite lucky because the girls are quite interested in the lyrics. For example, Husbands, I think, is really constructed around the meaning and around the aggressivity, the aggressiveness of the lyrics. And Husbands has taken so many meanings. It keeps changing. It's really interesting. People really took that song in a way that make it their own. We did a show in San Francisco, was it LA? Maybe LA, where there was this kind of gay couple in the front row, male, 2 guys, and 2 big beards and stuff. Yeah. Really good looking, they were nice, but the husband, when he's going for the chorus, they were looking at each other like, husband, and started kissing and everything and hugged, and I was like, I never thought that would be the meaning, and I was amazed. I thought that was great. I was like, that's it, that's the meaning for them,
Yeah.
I didn't think about that, I thought it was, and I think Savages, each of us in Savages really like man and man attitude and man, visions of woman. We're not really into kind of feminist kind of side of things. We quite enjoy the company of man. We quite enjoy, their visions of, the men I know and I like, obviously, but men's visions of, you know, sexuality and.
You know that you can give an image of women that look like men and sing like men.
Not really. I mean, it's more like having a male perspective sometimes with like a female voice.
You're dressed.
Yeah, a bit of a tomboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's just a way to be comfortable as well. It's not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not a statement. That's what I mean.
No, not really. It's just.
That's what I wanted to confirm.
Yeah. I mean, I've.
It could be seen as a statement by some people.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I really enjoy men and women equally. I like both, really. I always have, so it's not a problem. But also the way I dress now is. I mean, I don't know, it's changed because I used to wear a lot of dresses and it used to be really different. So I don't know, it's just, I think we can be different people in our lives and that's quite enjoyable.
Yeah.
I'm sure you look at pictures of you 10 years ago, I would see a different person maybe.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
And with Mathieu, we discussed about how you discovered Joy Division.
Yeah. Well, Mathieu is very important to me because I was 13 when I met him and he was 19 and I loved music, but I only knew jazz music. I was not really. Maybe I had 1 or 2 records, maybe rock. But what did I listen to? Maybe the Beatles. But you know, something
pop
very.
Music.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and with him, so I had a really massive hook on him, like a teenage hook. Like I was really amazed by him. Was a singer in a band. Fuck, you know.
Yeah,
it was like
it was in
really
Asilo
exciting.
at the time.
And it was really early, even before they released anything. It was really early on. And
where were you living at that time?
Poitiers. I was in Poitiers.
Oh.
And he was in La Rochelle.
Yeah.
And so I met him, and I started writing him letters. I was writing him all the time. I was between 13 and 15. I was writing him letters, and he was sending me cassettes. So he would record.
You had a crush on him, or what?
Yeah, I had a. No, I mean, I was really young, you know. Yeah. It's not really a crush. It was more like I wanted to.
He was a mentor.
Yeah, I wanted to learn things, and I've always had that in my life, you know, like all the
and you know what
men,
he said?
Actually.
You know what he said? He said you were 13, but he said she was already a star.
Oh, what a lovely heart.
She was really like, already at 13, she wanted it.
Yeah.
That's the word he said, she wanted it.
Oh, fuck's sake.
And he said also something about aggressiveness.
Yeah.
That he liked the aggressiveness in your music, but which is different from being really violent.
Yeah.
Between, you know, intensity and aggressiveness without being violent.
Yeah. No, I feel weird when people say I'm violent.
Violent without
the aggressiveness.
Yeah.
Was this?
I find it weird when I find it weird when people say it's violent, or because it's more like a physical expression, and at the moment you're kind of engaging your body with the sound, and it looks violent, and I think no, it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, and then actually it was Mathieu who introduced me to John. Yeah, when I was 19, he said, "I've got someone you should meet." And then I met John, and then started John and Jem. So it was from the same family and stuff, because John was doing keyboards for Azo and stuff. So that's how I met him.
Oh,
yeah.
And you came to sing a song with John.
Yeah, The Pricks.
Which song was that?
Oh, just something I wrote for him.
It's not.
Before we
it's
left
unreleased.
No, it's unreleased. Yeah.
Oh.
He had this track, and he was supposed to have a voiceover on it, and then he said, "Would you have some words you want to try?" So I just tried The Pricks.
Oh yeah, tiny
little.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I just added that tonight.
What's the title?
The Pricks.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's just an angry song, really.
So, what about your projects right now after the tour?
After the tour, well, the tour never ends. That's the problem. It's like June is gonna be. June, we're going back to Germany. We're supporting Portishead.
Really?
And in Czech Republic as well with them. And then after that, we're playing Meltdown, which is a Yoko Ono festival.
Yeah.
So we're supporting Stooges. Yeah.
With the Stooges.
Yeah.
An influence.
Yeah, well, I mean, everyone's influenced by Iggy.
Yeah.
Come on.
It was the beginning.
It's like saying Bowie. Yeah, Daddy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, it is. And what else? Then we're going to Russia at the end of June, And then July we're touring in America again. And then festivals in August in the UK mainly, and then going to Japan in August. And then we're touring America.
Tokyo La Nuit.
Yeah. I've never been, so I'm really excited. And then we're touring again in the fall. We have a UK American tour in the fall. And then we're going to stop in December. So that's about it. Then I think December we want to write new stuff. I mean, we're still writing new stuff. There's still new songs happening now, but we want to probably record something. We're looking to rent a place with Savages and Jehnny Beth, so a studio rehearsal place. So we're looking at it at the moment, and have this place so we can, whenever we can, go there and record some stuff and work on the second album. So that's it really. And really some Jehnny Beth stuff on Pop Noir. So we got that going.
Oh yeah.
Jehnny Beth.
What he's done today.
Yeah, we're gonna release it on Pop Noir.
Oh, yeah, great. That's a good thing to have your own label. You can do what you want.
Yeah. So yeah, of course.
But you have Matador and
Matador is we licensed the record to Matador to release it worldwide. Yeah. Which obviously we can't do as Pop Noir, you know, because we only have a year of existence. So
yeah, but I mean,
you know.
But you keep the artistic.
The artistic. It was very important for me to keep the artistic within my label and just carry on working with the people I've been working for years, you know. Because as soon as Savages started, it was like, you have to work with this producer, you have to do this with this guy, you have to do... And I was like, I don't need your shit, you know. Half my people.
Yeah.
And they know me and they know the music, and so it was a battle, but we managed. Voilà.
Thank you very much.
Merci.